Welcome to this tutorial on batch renaming files in a folder using a combination of command prompt window and Excel. Let's dive in. Before we begin, please do back up the data before you perform this task to ensure that you can restore your files if anything goes wrong. Start by opening Windows Explorer and navigating to the folder containing the files you want to rename, such as C:\training\archive/. In Windows Explorer, click on the address bar at the top, where the folder path is displayed. Type CMD and press Enter to open the command prompt window with the current folder set to C:\training\archive/. Once in the command prompt window, type a dir//b and press Enter. This will list all files in the folder. Select and copy the listed file names to your clipboard, and paste the copied file names into column B under the head at source file path, then the Excel template file renamer template.xlsx, which is downloadable from the link provided in the video description. You can also copy the file paths directly from Windows Explorer by selecting the files, going to the Home tab, and clicking Copy Path, and paste the copied file names into column B under the head at source file path, then the Excel template file renamer template.xlsx. In column C, input the new names for each file, ensuring they correspond to the original file names in column B. Optionally, you can add a prefix in cell D2 or a suffix in cell E2. These are perfect for batch renaming when you want additional text at the beginning or end of the file names, while keeping the original names intact. Column F dynamically generates rename commands based on your inputs. Simply copy the rename commands from column F for the files you wish to update, return to the command prompt window, paste the commands, and hit Enter. You'll see the file names updated instantly. Another way to rename the files is by copying the generated rename commands from column F and pasting them into a notepad file. Save this file with a .bat extension, or save it as a .text file and rename the extension from .text to .bat. Once you've created this batch file, you can execute it by double-clicking it, and all the rename commands will run automatically. Using a batch file allows you to save the rename commands for reuse or modification later. It's particularly helpful if you need to repeat the renaming process or if you want to verify the commands before executing them. Additionally, batch files provide a convenient way to automate tasks, saving you time and effort. And that's it! You've successfully renamed your files in batch using two effective methods. Remember, always back up your data before performing similar tasks to avoid unintended consequences. For more useful tutorials, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.